Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I'm streaming the game right now. Tell everybody in the chat I had to restart my phone, so I can't send the link, but it's up.
Set, 50, plant. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Down.
On first down, McFarland. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. McFarland, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check out read. Switch. He's checking. Crash. Rock it. Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down here inside the 30. 34 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now the give, right side. McFarland. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him.
What'd you say? Yeah, they still haven't given me Gronk yet.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
36.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gano the extra point.
It's a big game right here, baby. Yeah, it's a division game. Trying to keep pace with the Falcons and the Saints.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, baby. All right.
Wait, that. Wait, 20. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I got it. Shoot. Wait, 28.
They'll run on first down. It's done. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah, that nigga shit.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They pinching down.
Shoot. Check 9. Shadow.
On second down now. It's done. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Hey, goal 66. Buzz.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a game.
What'd you say? Yeah, he out there.
On first down, done. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 49 yards. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Let's put him on the buses. That's fine. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Harry.
To throw is Brady.
Oh, he pumped
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Wide open, Warren Dunn.
From the 15 now after the sack. It's third and goal.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Switches. Hey, 66. 53.
On play action, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know how he outran Howard and just got in front of this thing, but he did. Good D.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On second down, McFarland. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Rush in, rush in, rush smooth. Look, squeeze. Spot. Recon, 132 fighter.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to have the first down as he gets this up to his own 11. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Looking to throw. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
What
And
the fuck? And he got away? Oh, my God.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
All right.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll try the left side. McFarland, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Tight dog. Any weapon. Hey, wahoo. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Hey. Stop your whining. Ready.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 6-6. Pull it high. Check safety. Jim. Check the backer. Hey, exit. Go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, Delta. Mike 5-4. Quick grip.
Now back to throw. And
come on, they made me jump.
I think he got that, yes. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, You must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. They'll run on first down. McFarland. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Buccaneers 28-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Check, 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 check. Under 10, under 10, 10. Big dash. Come. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Undercrush.
So that'll back him up 5.
Yeah. 60 outlaw. Check. Watch 54. Hey, Zoo. In your face.
On second down now, McFarland. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, remember, last year, Week 5, Gano was good from 63 away to beat the Giants on the final play. This not as critical of a kick or as long, but also not as successful.
You're exactly right about that. I was fortunate enough to be on the call for that game. You know, and me and my crew, we got to see him. And when they lined up, we thought, that's a long way. We know he's got a big leg, and then he hammered it. Probably would have been good up to about 70 yards. And after the game, the head coach, Ron Rivera, told the media that his special teams coach had told him, hey, he's good up to 65, coach. At each game, that's what the special teams coach does. Evaluates the distance, lets the head coach know.
Yeah, no doubt he's got the leg, but this time couldn't put it through. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Check. Fresno. Rip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Yeah,
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let's get on the board.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, I hate this.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Brady. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
The fucking Jets put up 118 points last week. 108, one of the two. 100 and something to 0.
Wait, that 29. Alpha. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, watch it, watch it. Check 3, check 3. Pilot, 64, weak. Alert!
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. He's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And he came out of nowhere.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Motion, motion, motion. Mike 59. Go Bandit. 59. Go Bandit.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. We got it. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Man, I got you. Back and reload.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, but it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Not today. Hey, Alabama.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was your pick right there. I thought you was going to take it.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Shadow. Mike, 53, Mike. Hey, Charlie. Easy.
Now Brady again.
Let's go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Check three, check three. 380, hit. Hey, Alabama.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Right.
It's done. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throwing is Brady on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On first down, McFarland, he's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 14.
Shit, I ain't got no section. I played Joey Bosa and them. He only had 1 sack. That was it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You ain't got no O-line. D-lines they can change the whole game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. The run on 1st down gets them a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Brady. He'll try and set up the screen.
Nobody
It's
blocked
complete.
Kuechly. That was all
And he
green
will lose yardage
dog.
and be backed up to the 24.
Fuck.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to
They ran
lead
all
to a
in front of you,
3rd
didn't
and
even block
11.
you. Just let you stand there. Push him. Do something. Shit. You know he's aware as fuck.
Round 80. Round 80. Hey, check it. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, come on out here. Hey, Echo. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's how he almost sacked you, too.
1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Right, 20.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Banjo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
He
they'll
almost
take this
got
one for
past
about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, the Falcons
Following the
lost
pickup
their
of 4,
tail, too.
here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, hey. Watch the slant. Hey, check it.
Brady. And Brake, the tight end's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He got Gronk.
Hey, come on now. Shit. You need hit. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch. Save. Hey, hit.
On 3rd down. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
I can tell.
Wait, that 29. Alpha. Oh, here we go. Oh, tighten up. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Wait, when you hit.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's got his man on the out route. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep playing it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And to give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Y'all for the draft number lineman this draft.
72.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh,
it's done. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
The fuck did you pull that off?
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Check 53, Mike. Watch the screen. Wait, it hit. Screen. Wait, it hit. 54.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And
come on
Brady
with
going to
that
be intercepted
bullshit.
a third time.
That shit was
Picked off
bullshit.
at the 21.
That shit was bullshit.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Hello? Oh, shit. In this Madden game right now?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, he's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30.
So still.
10. Touchdown, Carolina.
You looked
A big play there.
past him.
62 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Yeah, there's some good running backs last year.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touch.
I couldn't hear you. Hold on. What'd you say? Yeah, man. That was the reason I came and got the books for him. Yeah, that was the sole reason. I was like, fuck it, I'll take the books.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll run on first down. McFarland, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
8 read, Greystone, Travis.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On the ready.
Come on, y'all. We need to stop.
Go, go.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check, check, check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him. And it'll be 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
speed. He out of there. Yeah. That's another reason why I was like,
the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Come
this
on,
is where
Brady, what are you
leadership
doing?
really comes into play.
What are you doing, Brady? He
How's
is
the
wide
head
open.
coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Mike 59. Mike to 59. What we got? What we got? What we got? 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Alpha.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Oh, come on. That's pass interference.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd and 4.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Brady.
Kevin Green
will
going
be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Man, come on now.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that
No
incompletion.
Kevin Green guard.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Step for step.
Wow.
That's a mismatch.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No
Oh,
pick,
man,
just
takes
incomplete that
advantage
time.
of the mismatches next year. Like, for real.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Back. Recon, 132 fighter. Rip. Easy. Alert.
Brady now on first down.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Trying to
Perfect
erase
throw.
that deficit all at once. One big
He just
shot.
dropped it.
He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. All right, here we go. Wide, get wide. Hey, roll 66.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's into the end zone.
Let's
Touchdown,
go.
Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
Gay is on for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Baker Mayfield holding the ball. That shit's so sad.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Against who? Oh, shit.
You go General West. Shoot.
On first down, McFarland and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Oh, shit.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied
like
with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. McFarland. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
This nigga's running hard in the pitch.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, stand up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo!
Set, ready? 30 base.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, check, watch.
80 weapons.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
Hey, drop, let's go.
On 3rd down, McFarland, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, I-7. Leo.
That's got to be a long day. Slam.
Hey, Alpha.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll set them back 5. Here's Michael Palardy now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On first down, it's done, and he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Brady. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They run towards the ball. My nigga got
unable to complete it there. Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And Allen to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
I just think we still got to see each other another time. I do. Fuck.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What the fuck?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
I was hoping I got around you.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. First throw of overtime for Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. They'll run on first down. It's done. And it goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. Some quarterbacks just seem to have a knack for setting up the draw play, and he did it really well there.
And those guys who can do that well often are very good at play action, too.
Man,
and the beneficiaries, they're running backs and they're wide receivers.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
I seen it happen. I seen it happen. I seen the ball fly. One of your dudes pick it up, game over. I seen it just happen.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Check 24, check 24.
Sugar!
Play.
I got a whole bunch of audibles. Sorry.
Sugar!
On 3rd down. It's done. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Go for it to kick my field goal.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Safety's creeping.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers will get the football back.
54. Bring it.
On 1st down, McFarland.
Good D.
And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll drop to throw.
Let's go.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Fielded just inside the 20.
Oh, he was gone.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Damn.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not, this is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. See it, making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters.
That was crazy.
How much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we
tipped
got
the
us
ball
to
in the air to my
overtime,
nigga for a
and then we
game
get the
winning
dramatic
touchdown.
ending to finish things off as
What?
well. What a game.
So for Tampa Bay, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1.
Wow.
And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.
There ain't no way to go out,
Sports.
bro. I know he mad in a bitch right now. Mad in the hoe. Mad in the hoe. Damn, that was a good-ass game. I gotta go take AK to his fucking car so I get my money first.